Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Michigan's offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. They'll love being in Miami for the Orange Bowl. So much history and tradition. So many championships have been won in this game. But, Kirk, they've been playing this since 1935. Can you tell me who won that first Orange Bowl?
You know what's funny is I actually asked the Sunshine School.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. And this one is caught. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. And the Wolverines begin a new series here, first and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Nice solid run here by this pack. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on first and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun run call. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nice grab. It's Moore. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play. So Missouri's offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
All right, so it's first and 10 from their own 1-yard line. A dangerous place on the field. Are they going to run the ball to get some breathing room or be more aggressive? Here's the second down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit hard.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Now, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. Get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to the offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the point after was good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They did some good things in the last drive. Moved it a long way, but eventually stalled out. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it go quickly. And the ball is picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge. Kirk, it's Missouri with the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for a gap. It's Roberts. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri. So the offense blinking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into.
He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to his target. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The Wolverines looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it. So now on comes the field goal unit. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The pass rush closing in. So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. There's the handoff. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet.
Boy, 2nd forever. Everyone in this stadium is expecting a pass, but instead they run the ball for big yards. And I'll tell you what they've done, Chris. They've given themselves a chance, a real chance here now on 3rd down.
Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for some space. It's Roberts. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Looks like the defense has it. Michigan offense back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines.
I love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown, and they bounce back from that costly error here. Looking to pass here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. It was a foot race, and he won it. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's a short completion of the tight end. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense really clicking here. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24. They attack the deep middle of this defense, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
Second down after that short completion. Back to throw again. Makes a quick grab. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The Wolverines are going to cash in this red zone trip. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Pause and play here as the offense takes a timeout. First down here for this offense. Always looking to throw. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Missouri.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point makes the lead 11. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First down. We're going to throw the football. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And they've got it. The defense making a statement on the final play of this first half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's going to try to return the punt. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. The Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Trying to build on a positive first half for this offense to see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here. Tackle made after just a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
And the quarterback will just sneak it here.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Ball is incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field of 5 wide. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find...
He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And it works. The first down to the 35. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Sacked on heavy pressure there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. With the catch, it's Moore. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them 2 yards closer to the marker. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? He's past the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on.
Here we go.
Gonna run it. It's Lacey. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Caught over the middle. It's King. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Tight end makes the grab.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Offense facing 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Missouri. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Point after, knocked right through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Play action here on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. And Kirk, it's Missouri with the lead here. You've played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's got some space. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the 2nd half. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up 1st downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Yep. The defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
And here comes a deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. This one will be fair caught. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Trucks through the defender. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Important third down play coming up after that completion. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Quick throw to the left. He pulls it in for a big gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Wolverines. This offense is still clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down after that previous play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.